Class 73 for £35? But is it any good? Let's find out.
So hello everyone and welcome back to Jubilee Road. So you saw then in that very short opening shot a Class 73 for £35. Now that seems a very good price, doesn't it? There might be a couple of reasons for that, but here it is. This is the model we'll be taking a look at in today's video. We will be doing a comparison with it with a much newer Dapol newly tooled Class 73. But this is not all as it seems. You can see all the detail on it. Believe it or not, this is a Lima model. So don't turn off. I don't normally buy Lima models. You're probably aware of that. And I know a lot of you really do like these models. And I can see why. But this one has had extensive work done to it. There's an awful lot going on with it. There's added weight. It weighs probably the same as the newer tooled Dapol version. It's fully resprayed, etched nameplates, Intercity livery, which is my favourite livery here in the UK, by the way. All the detail down here has been picked out. It really is a smart looking locomotive. £35 for all the work that's gone into this still seems cheap to me for a Lima locomotive. You'd probably pay that for a standard Lima 73, I would think, looking at prices over on eBay and second-hand locos in shops and stuff. So I think I got a bit of a deal here. Obviously, hopefully it runs well. I'm sure it will. Sometimes these can be a little bit noisy, but we can surely sort that out. So I'm going to give you some close-up shots then of the details. I think it's definitely worth that. We'll do a comparison with the other model, and then we'll have a nice running session around the layout behind me, Jubilee Road, to see how it runs. So stick with me as we look at this Class 73 for 35 quid. As you can see, here we go. This is the close-up shot. You got all the pipework fitted there on the front. This model still doesn't have operating lights. I'm sure that's something I could look at in the future, and we do have the tension lock fitted there. This is number 73201. I believe this has been renumbered from what the model was originally. And then you got a close-up there of the bogie itself, all painted yellow axle boxes, springs, braking system has all been picked out really well. The lines down the side on the livery all been done to a very high standard. You've got the etched nameplate there. This one is Temple Combe. I believe this 73201 did not run with this number. Me and a friend have done a little bit of research and we believe it's not the correct name, but does that bother me? It really doesn't, because this looks so nice. We got the Intercity logo there and the swallow fitted really well. The swallow is actually an etched piece, should I say, fitted really well. You got the other end there with the picked out bogie detail, looking really nice. This end, I can't quite see, but it does fit a magnetic coupling, believe it or not, at this end. If you just look at the roof detail as well then, being picked out really well. So for a Lima model, the detail on this is really rather good. The body shells are always brilliant from Lima, by the way. They've always done a nice job, but the extra detail on this one really makes it stand out, and whoever did the work, gotta hand it to you. You did a good job. Comparison time then. Here is the all new, well, it's not new, but it's way newer than the one that's we've been looking at today. This is a newly tooled Dapol Class 73. This one is in the Southern Gatwick Express livery, looking rather nice. It's a nice detailed model, but if we just go over to this one, if we come back, I think the Lima model here, with all its added detail and work, stands really well. At this angle, you probably wouldn't notice, except for the non-working lights on that other Lima model just there. But again, I can get that running, so I might do that in the future. Obviously, the new one does have better running capabilities, with its Sentry-mounted motor and all of that, and all-wheel drive. The Lima model is only powered at one end, but it seems that doesn't really affect them too much unless you're pulling stupidly long trains up really steep banks. It's not going to make much difference there. But there's another close-up of that 73. That is the Lima one. And this is the Dapol one. Which one do you prefer? I know exactly which one I prefer. I actually prefer the Lima one. It's in a nicer livery for a start. How does this model run then? This is quite an important thing because I'm going to want to use this around the layout. Now this does have its original motor in it, which is a Ringfield motor. Pretty much all Lima models did come with those. I've no idea how this is going to run. They can be a little bit grumbly to start off with, but once they get a good run and a bit of maintenance, they seem to run rather well. So we're down on the layout itself. Let's go away from the camera then and see how we go. I'm using this on a DC controller. Here we go. Yeah, you can see it's quite responsive. It is a little bit grumbly. Let's bring it back the other way. That's not bad at all. I think the person who originally owned this has done good maintenance on it. It's running smoothly. You can hear that sort of grumbly noise, but that's not over the top. It slows down really well. It's really nice and controllable. That's quite quiet there. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. That runs really well. And with a bit of extra maintenance and a good run, I think that will be a really nice model to run here at Jubilee Road.
And there we go. We had a look at the Lima Class 73. Now, in my opinion, £35, I think I did really well here. It's a really nice model and something so different to have on the layout. And it's nice to have a Lima model for a change. It's something different, as I said. And there is the newer tooled one, which you never really see on the layout. I just don't run it that often, but I'll probably run this a lot more. Whether I do the motor upgrade, I can't remember the name, is it CB motor or something like that you can upgrade these to? Whether I'll do that, I'm not sure, but maybe something to look at in the future. So, in the comments then, let me know, do you think £35 paid for this was a good buy? I think it was, with all the work that's been done to it. If it's a standard Lima model, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But Limas are a decent sort of budget option for you if you can't afford the new tool models like this. They look fine. The body shell and the shape is very good on the old Lima stuff, and you can do so much to them. So if you want to muck about with the liveries and painting and stuff, and you can digital fit them if you want to. You can add lights. So these are a good option if you don't have a huge amount of cash to throw at a model railway. They are a good option, so I definitely consider these, and you can look after them and they will run for an awful long time. All that's left then, I'm going to leave you with a running session on the layout of just the Intercity one. If I look rather warm, there's a reason. It's about over 20 degrees outside and it's absolutely roasting in this attic. Stupid day to do some filming, but I wanted to get back here at Jubilee Road. So huge thank you to everyone for joining me here at Jubilee Road today. Please enjoy this short running session now of this Class 73 here at Jubilee Road. I'll be back with loads more railway content for you very soon. Bye everyone.